you very much. Tank, congratulations on this fight. First, let's start off. Did you hurt your left hand in the 9th or 10th round?
I hurt my left hand in probably like the 6th round, but, I got through it. Yeah, because, he's a shorter fighter, so I was throwing down and I hit him on top of the head. So
there you go.
I hit my knuckle and then I messed it up. I couldn't really throw like it affected the whole fight.
Tank, he just kept coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. You waited and were patient, and then you figured out just exactly what you had to do. Was that the case? Were you just taking in the information?
I mean, yeah, I'm not a fighter that, just go out there and try to look out for the knockout. So I was just warming up, see what he do the best, was his strong hand. I knew that he was coming wide, so I had to come under his arms, even though he was shorter, just duck down lower.
Does this deserve a rematch?
Hell no.
Fought this kid with one hand. He came in the corner at the 6th round and said, my hand is hurting. If you look at the tape, I said, man, I don't want to hear that. Fight through it. And he done it. Y'all got to give this young man his props.
Everybody else in the pound for pound. But when is Gervonta Davis going to go somewhere in the pound for pound? Anui deserve to be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in the pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Tank Davis? What about? He deserved to be somewhere also in the pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Because he was affiliated with me. He was affiliated with me.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, absolutely. They come with the territory.
That's just like when they talk about N-Way. You know what I'm saying? He weight classes down too, and everybody said something about that fight.
So you think both of those fights are unrealistic, Crawford and N-Way?
Man, right now we just worrying about that contract coming across our desk and who we getting ready for.
Who do you think it'll probably be? Or do you think it'll probably be Cruz?
Pitbull.
In terms of hard-fought fights, this was his hardest one to date. And then you add in the fact that he may have had an injury to his dominant punching hand. Lord only knows what could have happened there. To me, Gervonta Davis was able to stick and move. Took him a couple of rounds to figure out exactly how to find that space. But once he did, and especially in that 7th round, BC, I thought he looked really, really good, all things considered. It just so happens that Cruz, at 23 years old, is a fucking fire hydrant with his defense. He has a great chin, he is quite durable, and he was in it to win it. I don't understand the argument that you can look at that fight and pick 7 rounds that he won. I don't see 7 rounds. I see 4, maybe 5, if you wanted to be generous. I can see 5, maybe. The overall slicker, more damaging operator there was pretty clearly Gervonta Davis.
That's why you got your ass beat by Pitbull. You got your ass beat by a fucking midget. Trash. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a bit.
All right, boys.
He did injure his hand. I saw when it happened because he hit him in the elbow. I saw when it was a straight left to the, and he hit him in the elbow and he closed fucking both of them. Like, you can't even compare.
How'd you see the How'd you see the pressure of Cruz? Do you feel it bothered Gervonta, the pressure of Cruz?
Honestly, I think just everything in that fight bothered Tank, I mean, Cruz has a hard-ass head, man. He has a hard-ass head. Oh, and Pitbull Cruz beat the fuck out of him.
What I was telling him was I want him to be the best. I've been in that position before, fighting guys like that. And if a guy throw a few good shots and a guy may win a couple rounds, then it's no different from Marcus made down the fight. If a guy wins 3 rounds or 4 rounds, they're gonna say he won the fight. So they was expecting Tank to knock this guy out tonight. So since he didn't knock the guy out, then they're gonna say he lost. That's how it works.
The rematch with Gervonta Davis, these fans have been great, and that's why, they came out, and what I promised is a depth already, and we did it tonight.
Gervonta shakes his head. I wish we could bring him into the ring.
He's going to be a problem. He may not be a one-punch knockout guy, but he's durable. He gets inside on you. He's got a huge motor. In the end, I think this was a huge win-win for the division as a whole. Gervonta survives and advances and showed toughness. Again, you could have watched it a certain way and you can criticize him, but his money punch was taken away from him, and he still figured out a way with one hand to win this fight.
Dudes who even want to fight, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting our fighters. I just left the WBC boxing convention. I flew out to Mexico City for all the fighters, not just black fighters. When I went to Mexico City for all fighters. Every fighter should be treated fair, and everybody should be on the even playing field. So I flew to Mexico to meet with the WBC, to meet with different referees, different officials, so fighters can be treated.
Saw the back and forth between yourself and Ryan after your fight. What'd you make of his comments that he made to you and to Floyd?
Yeah, Instagram fighter. We don't worry about him. YouTuber, yeah. He's a pretty girl. That's what he is. And he just talk.
Thanks for that.
You know, we tried. Hold on. I don't know what he said, but we tried to make this fight. For those that don't know, we tried to make this fight before. The kid Ryan Garcia. We tried to make the fight. He chose. What happened, Leonard? You know. Get a whole breakdown.
Yeah. I tried to make the fight, and they didn't want to fight. Bottom line.
I'm gonna give him more money.
Based on what you saw tonight, it looked like the pressure kind of did give him some fits.
I think the
How would
pressure,
you match up with him?
I think the pressure. I think you know, the way the movement was of Isaac Cruz. But, you know, it'll be a fight either way. You know, Isaac Cruz excited me because he's a fighter, he's a warrior. But again, Tank is a fighter as well. So.
Composes, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me.
How about you and Isaac Cruz?
I ain't got tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
Easy work.
No, not for free, but not for the damn belts.
All right, we'll see.
Champion of the world, Gervonta Davis.
Just protect yourself at all times. He done something dirty. We're not here to cry and complain about what he did dirty or what I did dirty. I was victorious. If he want a rematch, he can get a rematch.